Have you ever looked at the world and asked yourself, if God is truly all-powerful and all-knowing, why is there so much pain, tragedy, and evil? Why do innocent children die of hunger? Why do families lose loved ones in accidents? Why do wars rage on, while millions cry out for peace? If God could stop it, why doesn't He? This is one of the deepest and most haunting questions humanity has ever wrestled with. Some have walked away from faith because of it. Others have clung to God even tighter in the middle of their suffering. But one thing is certain, you cannot escape this question. Welcome to Bible Breakdown, the channel where we bring the scriptures to life through dramatic storytelling and honest conversation. Here, we don't run from hard questions. We face them head on. And if you're tired of surface-level answers, if you want to dive deeper into God's Word, make sure you subscribe right now, because each week, we unpack the Bible in ways that will challenge your mind, stir your heart, and strengthen your faith. Today, we are stepping into one of the most difficult yet most important discussions of all. If God is all-knowing and all-powerful, why does He allow suffering and evil to exist? Prepare yourself, because the answer will not only change how you see God, it may change how you see your own life. 1. The reality of suffering. Job 1:2. Let's start with the story of Job. Job was a man who loved God, respected Him, and turned away from evil. Yet in one moment, Job's entire life collapsed. He lost his wealth, his children, his health. His friends accused him. His wife told him to curse God and die. And yet through all of this, Job asked the same question we all do. Why? Here's the shocking truth. Job never got a direct answer to why he suffered. Instead, God revealed His power, His sovereignty, and His wisdom. God reminded Job that His ways are higher than human ways, that He sees what we cannot see and knows what we cannot know. From Job's story, we learn something powerful. Suffering is not always punishment. Sometimes it's a battlefield where faith is tested, refined, and proven genuine. 2. Free will and the presence of evil. Now let's go deeper. If God is powerful, why didn't He just create a world without evil? The answer lies in free will. True love requires choice. If God forced us to love Him, it would not be love at all. By giving humanity free will, He gave us the ability to love Him, but also the ability to rebel. Evil is the result of humanity misusing this gift. Think about it: wars, violence, greed, betrayal. Most suffering comes from human choices. God did not create evil, but He allows it, because without the possibility of rejection, love itself could not exist. 3. Suffering and God's purpose. Romans 8:28. Romans 8:28 gives us a promise that holds us steady. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Notice it doesn't say all things are good. Pain is not good. Evil is not good. Death is not good. But God is so powerful, so sovereign, that He takes even the worst situations and weaves them into His divine plan. Like a tapestry, we only see the tangled threads on the back, but God sees the masterpiece He is creating on the front. Through suffering, faith is deepened. Through trials, character is shaped. Through pain, we experience God's presence in ways we never would in comfort. 4. The cross, God's answer to suffering. But here is the greatest truth of all. God does not just allow suffering, He entered into it Himself. On the cross, Jesus endured unimaginable pain, betrayal, injustice, and death. He suffered not because He deserved it, but because we did. In that moment, God proved that He is not distant from our suffering. He is present in it. He took it upon Himself. The cross shows us two things. 1. God hates evil and suffering so much that He was willing to pay the ultimate price to defeat it. 2. One day, because of Jesus, suffering will end forever. Revelation promises that God will wipe away every tear, and there will be no more death, pain, or sorrow. 5. The challenge and hope. So what do we do now? As we live in a broken world, we trust that God is sovereign. Even when we don't understand, we cling to the promise that nothing, not even suffering, can separate us from His love. We become agents of His love, bringing healing and hope to a hurting world. Suffering is real, evil is real, but God is greater, and He is working even when we cannot see it. So if you've been asking yourself why God allows pain, remember this: Suffering is not the end of the story. The cross proves it, the resurrection guarantees it, and here on Bible Breakdown, we will keep unpacking these mysteries together. So if you want to go deeper, if you want to see how God's Word speaks to life's hardest questions, hit that subscribe button and join this journey. Because the truth is this, even in suffering, God is still good, and when you truly see Him for who He is, your faith will not just survive, it will thrive.